GenX Season 11 is around the corner with yellow indoor ball on the grounds.
So Ankit, I would like to ask you about the hike in the registration fee that a few players are talking about. Have you increased the registration fee from 700 to 1000, which is a straight $300 increase? Can you please explain that?
It's a very good point, right? I think we haven't increased the price, and actually we haven't increased the price from long time. It's just that we have added some new features in every season. So to cover those features, to address those problems, we have to compensate that registration fee. I'll probably come to season 11 very soon, but I'll tell you in the past we had increased the fee by $50, but I'm not sure if you have noticed that in every season we have added some new features. Like in couple of seasons before, we are only giving them 20% of the matches at the book grounds. That time our fees was $600. Later on we moved it to 50% book ground for all your games. Our fees was something similar. We moved to 100% book grounds. Our fees may have increased a little bit. During the last couple of seasons, we have given a lot of gifts, which includes measuring tape. Measuring tape being given to each and every team to ensure that we have the proper boundary. Now in the last season or current season, we gave stumps, free stumps and basically boundary cones, to address one of the problems where people were saying that it's very difficult to catch whether it's a boundary or not. So we have given 75 boundary cones to include them. So everything cost. So there are features being added to fees, but we always increase a very little bit amount. But if you go and buy those things outside, I think it will be more than what we have increased. So that's one of the things we have introduced. Now coming to season 11, the fees for season B, or I think group B, has actually reduced. You can say it has not increased. It is still 700, but there are a lot of refunds which are available. If you be the first 6 people who make the payments, you will get $50 off. So your fees become $650. If you are one of our previous team who has played a couple of seasons with us, you will get up to $100 off. So there is a possibility that your fees will reduce by $100. So you have to pay only $600. Same thing is applicable for Group A also, where most of the teams has played more than 3 seasons with us. So actually their fees has reduced. The extra thing which you have added is $300 for the umpiring fees to address the challenge, as I mentioned previously, that the umpiring challenge is the biggest challenge which is actually stopping us for increasing the level of the tournament. Where what we want to do is we want to address this challenge of any umpire coming on the ground to proper addressed or governed umpire who has actually reviewed our process, who has gone through our videos, who has gone through our governance on the umpiring, and then knows the rule very perfectly, and then coming on the ground. So still team players can come through. You still have to do 5 umpiring as you are doing in the past season, and then you will get more than 300 back if you do more than 5. You can do 10 umpiring. Your registration fee will be reduced to $300. So actually you are still doing same what you are doing in the past season, do 5 umpiring, get those amount back, or maybe more than that. So fees is actually reduced from the last season, not increased. It's just a misconception.
It seems like the teams who have been associated with GenX from past few seasons will get more benefit out of it. Is it so?
To answer your question, it is yes and no. Yes, who have been playing with us for long, they are loyal to us. We want to be loyal. We want to show them, yes, we respect you, we trust you, and then probably we want to do something for you which is more than what we are doing for the new team first. But at the same time, the first 6 teams who makes the payment will get $50 off. So it can be new team, it can be old team. Whoever makes the first 6 payments get $50 off. So there is a possibility all new teams make the payment, their registration fee becomes $650, which is less than the current teams.
What do you think about the competitiveness in GenX seasons? Has competitiveness taken over the entertainment part?
Correct. Very good point. Very good question, Lalit. I feel there is a very thin line between the entertainment and competitiveness, because they usually go hand in hand. like we want to keep it entertaining. It was always entertaining. GenX wants, because we are not going to go and play for India or Australia at this stage now. We have gone to that level. If we are going to play a charity or community sports and then go back happy, smiling at home and meet our family and friends. We want to continue doing that, but at the same time, the level of players has grown drastically, because this is 11th season people are playing. They've been playing from last 3-4 years, so they're actually their competitiveness, their performance has grown, which has actually make this tournament more competitive. Now everyone wants to go on the ground and give their best performance, because of which it is making me more and more competitive, and we are adding more governance to it, because as I mentioned, there is a very thin line. The time we remove the governance and the entertainment can become vulgar, we want to stop it, or can become aggressive. So that's the reason there is always a governing body to ensure that we don't convert our entertainment into aggressiveness.
Next question is regarding the cash prize. What's the difference from past season, from season 10 and this season 11 in terms of cash prize?
Cash prize, every season we have a cash prize for the winners and the runners up. In season 10 it is $1,500 for the winners and $1,000 for the runners up. Probably in season 11 we may increase or we may keep it same. We are still working on, because we are giving more cash, but we are giving more cash to the pool toppers. There is a cash prize we are introducing for the pool toppers after the round 1. There is cash prize entertaining. We are including the cash prize for the most entertainer. There is a possibility that we may add more cash prize for more awards. On the spot can come up cash prize or can have coupons. Best players can have those kind of cash prize or coupons. All this is under planning.
Will umpiring governance resolve the issues related to umpiring in GenX?
Absolutely, I cannot guarantee that it will solve everything, but it will actually solve 2 challenges. One of the challenges is umpire coming late. So as we are saying that in group A, the umpires will be paid actually for what they actually deliver. So this way we will have a governance behind it, where if umpire comes late, we have a hold on the cash prize or on their umpiring fee. Similarly, in group B, there will be a penalty if the umpire comes late. So there will be a deadline. If the umpire turns up after that particular time, there is a penalty to the team.
How is GenX addressing the match start timing related issues?
Yes, I think one of the ideas or suggestions we have got, which we are planning to implement in the rule book, is we will have a toss time and a match start time. So at the toss time, if both the teams are available, we'll have a toss. If only one team is available and the other team is not available, then we will probably reward the toss to the first team who came first. Okay, so in case that 7:15 is the toss time and only one team is available, whoever team is available will be assumed as won the toss, and they can bat the ball based on their decision. And the other team comes at 7:20, they will lose the toss. Or if there is only 1 or 2 players of a team B and whole team A is available, the team B 1 or 2 players have to go for the toss and make a decision whether they have to bat the ball exactly at the same time. If they don't go, we'll still declare the team A as the winner of the toss. This way, we are trying to ensure the toss time happens on the toss time, and we already know that we have a penalty when the match don't start at a particular match time. The team who is in the problem or whoever is not coming on the ground have their overs deducted, which we always do that. Don't miss it. So first 6 teams who will make the full payment will get $50 off on the registration fee. Be quick. We have already received payment from 3 teams. So they've already got the $50 off. 3 more spots are left to get the discount.